Welcome Sagittarius to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 10th of July. Three big things happen on Monday. Mars transitions into your sector of success. Mars is about thrust, desire and determination. Set your goals high over the next 6 weeks, because if you believe in yourself, Sagittarius, there's every chance you can elevate where you are now to where you will be then. Also on Monday, Mercury is in a standoff with Pluto. This is really quite significant around resources. If there is a discussion you need to have about money, you may find that a little bit of tact will be helpful, particularly if you're dealing with someone who's not very inclined to see into your situation and flex. Stay cool, because Mercury's moving on Tuesday into your sister fire sign of Leo, and that's going to really burnish that part of your nature that can love to travel, to expand, to investigate, that is really curious. And I feel that over the next few weeks, even if you have that little bit of a niggle over money, you're going to find some inventive ways to make your life more intriguing and more exciting and adventurous. But also on Monday, we have a quarter moon. And I think one of the things that this week really suggests, with the quarter moon in Aries and the North Node, the median North Node arriving in Aries too midweek, is the more joyful elements of life is something you're going to have a greater urgency to embrace. But because the sun's in the very deep and psychological 8th house, if there is something around you that's preventing you just go in for it in the way you would like more immediately, there could be a sense of frustration around the limitation. You may even experience someone who's quite jealous or possessive of your time and energy. But that freedom-loving credentials that's such a big part of your nature, to me suggests that a change could be as good as a rest, and this could be around your work as much as your personal interests. But also the sun does forge a much more positive link with Uranus. And if you can use that part of your nature that can be very forward thinking and open to innovation, you could find a way to do better with your resources, but it may require looking at an old situation with a fresh pair of eyes. Now, that move of the node, the true North Node moves on the 17th, so next Monday. But this particular median North Node takes into account the various wobbles, and it's an estimation of where the node is at. But it is in a T-square with Pluto as this occurs. So although over the next year and a half you can set your intentions to bring greater joy into your life, I don't necessarily think you're going to get instant gratification. And I think money or your immediate financial circumstances could be a little bit of a factor. That said, Venus in the sign of Leo is certainly giving you a flamboyance or an extra flamboyance, but it is angling in an obtuse angle with Neptune. If there is someone you encounter this week, particularly someone who's very different or online or from a different cultural background or overseas, you may find that this is exactly the type of person that really captivates your interest. But because Neptune along with Saturn are in house 4, you must just bear in mind the emotional impact of any exploration or risk-taking. And I don't mean risk-taking in a foolhardy way, but just going outside of our comfort zone. Just be aware that Neptune can distort reality. So someone may not tell you what their situation is in exactly the way it truly is. Because Venus and Mercury in your sector of higher truths, I think someone being frank and honest is going to be important to you, and I don't want you to be disappointed. So just be aware that around your romantic situation, or if you're trying to change where you're living, there could be some information that needs to still come out that could put a slightly different perspective on where you're stood at the present time. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me. If you would like to ascend above this zodiac broadcast and embrace more serious astrology, if you order your year 2024 personal forecast now, based on your unique birth data, I will prepare for you the rest of 2023, and in my special package you'll get 30% off and also your character analysis report, your life roadmap, which really gives you some incredible understandings of the patterns that have played out in your situation so far. Please see beneath this video for more, but for now, take care and goodbye.